MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. Blake Snell gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, DJ.
First pitch of the at-bat. And that's in there for strike one. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. He had over 100 RBIs last year. That's the goal of every big hitter. If I can drive in 100, that means I had a good year, and I would say he had a pretty good year.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. The 1-0 is a fastball that misses. Previous history with Blake Snell, he's only 2 for 10. He's taken him deep once. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3-1 is a fastball, and he can't connect. 3-2.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Giancarlo Stanton is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Fouled away. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works it. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Full count, 3-2. On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Yankees nothing. Tampa Bay coming up. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Garrett Cole starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Stepping up now, Manuel Margot. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty, these players got in their cars today to drive to the stadium focused on one thing. Not who was going to be the hero, just the fact that they needed a W and that one of their teammates, whether it's them or someone else, has to come up with a big knock.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Pitch on the way. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz. Into center field, line drive, base hit.
Boy, that's a really good pitch, Mark, right there. Down in the zone. That's when, as a pitcher, you just kind of have to shake your head and tip your cap to the batter.
Yeah, right there. You're looking to just either foul that off or stay in there and survive. He found a way to not only stay in there and survive, but drive it up the middle for a knock.
Stepping in now, Randy Arozarena. 1-0 the count. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1 home. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Diaz stands at first with 1 out. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Over to first. Cole. Runner's back. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Here comes the payoff pitch. He spoils another one, and will do it again. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Frazier is there. 2 gone.
Batting fourth, the second baseman, number 8.
Up next for the Rays, Brandon Lau. He's set. Here it comes. Cole sets, coming at him with the 0-1.
Ball in.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Frazier is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. One left for Tampa. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a treat today. What can we expect from today's matchup, guys?
I know everyone loves the long ball, Matty, but this is why I pay the price of a ticket right here. Two of the game's best, two of the hardest throwers competing at the top of their game. Dan, you have to love this stuff.
You know, D-Row, we thought coming into this one it was going to be a low-scoring affair. Both of these pitchers look like they're locked in early, and runs are going to be really difficult to come by. They both look like they're on point so far.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Into the box now, Luke Voigt. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. And he falls behind now, 2-0. Two balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman.
Love the fact the pitcher challenged him in that spot right there. Didn't love the location. But I got to be honest with you, I think he's got him on his heels right now. Don't be shocked if he attacks the zone again.
And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
Well, definitely a fastball swing there, but a good time for the changeup. It's full, 3-2.
He's going.
And there he goes toward second. Hit the other way out toward right field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Aaron Hicks.
Stepping into the box, Aaron Hicks. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and one gone. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now the 1-1 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Arozarena is there now, and he has it, two gone.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Clint Frazier.
So a runner at first with two away, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this is low, ball one.
1-0.
One and one, the count to Clint Frazier. A 1-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is in there.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Gary Sanchez, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. No score here as we play inning number 2. Now this ball popped up. Playable, however, behind the plate for Zunino. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the last half of the second set to go. And at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Kevin Kiermaier. First delivery to him on the way. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Torres scoops it up. Throw will be well late as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive to left. And that's in there. Base hit.
Hey, 2 runners on after back-to-back singles right there. They are in prime position to put the first run on the board right here.
Standing in now, Willie Adames, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. A ball and a strike. First and second here with nobody out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Rays shortstop. Oh, don't know how you lay off that one, but he did, and it's 2-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. And he misses with it, ball 4, so that'll load the bases, and now he's really going to need to get a ground ball.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
From the stretch, Brian O'Grady stands in as he can't connect here, 0-1.
Pitcher on the mound has to find a way to minimize damage right here. Gotta believe he's willing to trade 2 outs for a run.
And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Woo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And a swing and a miss on a huge first out there as he sets him down swinging with the bases loaded.
Boy, there's the perfect pitch right there, the straight changeup. He hadn't used it yet in this at-bat, and what does he do? He uses it, pulls the string, and gets the big strikeout.
So here's Mike Zunino. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
Hate to do it, but I've got to question the pitch calling right there. With a guy like this at the plate, you got to attack him with your fastball instead of pitching him like he's a middle-of-the-order power guy.
Here's the 2-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Oh, and it misses, ball 4, and that will force home a run.
And it's times like these that a pitcher feels awfully lonely. I can see why he didn't want to be too aggressive. Last thing he wants to do is give up a grand slam to a dangerous hitter, but walking in a run is painful too. And here he is again, still with the bases loaded.
Here comes the first pitch. Manuel Margot comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
Well, they've really had an answer for keeping him in check in this series. He's offered very little resistance with the bat in his hand so far.
Strike two, swinging just out in front of the slider. And a strike three called. My gracious, what a pitch with the bases loaded, and there are two away now.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Yandy Diaz is in with two away now as he looks at a called strike one.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Behind 0-2 now. And he misses there. 1-2.
High fastball right there with a two-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Got him. So the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the bases loaded. The side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh, my goodness. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Miguel Andujar.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Andujar doesn't usually enjoy left-handed pitching like this as much as he does at-bats against right-handers. I'm not sure if it's a comfort thing or if he just sees the ball better coming from the right side, but that's the book on him at this point in his career. Count is 1-2 now. And the pitch. Fouled off. He'll try again. 1-2. A swing and a ground ball to third. And a reach to his backhand, but he can't come up with it, and the leadoff man's aboard.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. And he'll watch one miss up and away for a ball. 1-0. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. Nobody out, runner on first. Hit out towards second. He's got it to second for one. On to first, and they get the double play.
It's hard to do anything with a pitch like that that's below the zone. And if you do anything with it, most of the time, this will be the result, a double play on a good pitch down in the zone.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres. Here comes the first pitch. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Nope.
And a pitch up and in, keeping him honest, 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
2 balls and a strike now. 2 out, nobody on. Had a good cut there, but he can't time the breaking ball. That evens us at 2-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Fouled away. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Yankees. It remains 1-0. At the plate, Randy Arozarena, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
For the Rays, the center fielder, Randy.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Arozarena.
That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Torres has it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, number 8.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Lau. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right, LeMahieu ranging into the outfield. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well executed pitch there.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Cole's ready. Here's the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays, but they're on top 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. First delivery to him on the way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. It's a solo blast off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 6th home run on the season for him, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
I guess the pitchers haven't been talking in the dugout because it looks like they've learned nothing about this guy. He's torched them for 4 home runs this series, and they're still giving him pitches to hit.
Now batting, right fielder.
Here's big Aaron Judge. Unable to find the zone with the slider. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And boy, you can see it there. A couple of power arms out there as both of these guys are working in the high 90s. Now Voit with a high fly ball out to deep left field. Looking up is the center fielder. And this one is gone. A home run. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run here in the early going. And the Yankees take the lead. It's 2-1.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Now batting.
Into the box, Aaron Hicks. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Hicks playing here in his age 29 season. He was a first-round pick during the 2008 draft.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now the fastball is swung on and missed. Hard hit at third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Yankees are out in front, 2-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, Rays manager Kevin Cash talked to me in between innings about his lineup's offensive production. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the switch-hitting first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. Now here's the pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Takes a pitch high and away for ball 1. And a fastball there is inside as that one backed him up a bit.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
3-1 to him now. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Well, there's only a one-run cushion to play with, so he's got to be upset after he walked the leadoff man here. Go-ahead run comes to the plate, and there are no outs. This could be a very interesting inning.
Has a look, now the pitch. Willie Adames will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. From the stretch.
Count 2-2.
Yeah, and if you get a guy flailing at a pitch like that, heck, you're going to go out there and throw that same pitch till he proves he can lay off of it.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
In now, Brian O'Grady. Back up the middle. It's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Obvious pitch recognition right there. 0-0 changeups usually get guys out in front, but he was able to stay back, recognize it, and drive it for a base hit.
Here now is Mike Zunino. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and a fine play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Manuel Margot.
So striding in, Manuel Margot, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. Liner towards second, and that's in there. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with 2 away.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
To the plate now, Yandy Diaz, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Pitch popped up. Voit has a play. He's got it, and that'll get him out of the jam. Rays leave him loaded. Our score remains 2-1. Settling in now, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.